Tonga, Fiji, very deep mantle earthquakes into the asthenosphere, and we had a 6.5 earthquake and a swarm of 10 large earthquakes south of that in the area towards New Zealand. And this is the direction of the mantle plume, the Tonga Trench, and we have earthquakes going towards the south to the North Island of New Zealand, where we have the Taupo supervolcano. And this is a huge mantle plume under that area, as we know. We're going to take a look at the depths of these Fiji plateau, 610 kilometer depth. From what Live Science told us a little while ago, these types of deep earthquakes should have been impossible. The quakes occurring in the lower mantle, well deeper than previous quakes. And also, not only that one, but we also have the just south of Nuku'alofa of Tonga at 203 kilometers depth. So you can see these earthquakes there are quite deep. A lot of shallow ones, but a lot of deep ones as well. Before that, 3 days ago, 536 kilometers depth. So these are very deep. Let's take a look at the map. These are the layers. You can see that the asthenosphere, lower mantle, has been shaking from these earthquakes. Let's take a look at the maps and the frequencies. This is the asthenosphere there, 200 kilometers depth. Okay, and you can see the depths, and of course, the deeper they go, the hotter the the magma is. I support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. Okay, here we are in Seismo Berkeley, Fiji, Tonga, Nuku'alofa, the capital, and look at this. Okay, this is today's quake, 603 kilometers down, and from what recently Live Science told us, these should not be possible. Okay, recently, staggering 467 miles, 751 kilometers below the Earth's surface. So this is very deep again. Right here, sorry. Okay, 610 kilometers depth. This one is 206 kilometers depth. And we've also had the other one, 536 kilometers depth. Some of them, this one was even deeper. This one, of course, as you can see, okay, that was even deeper. These are more shallow towards the trench. And Tonga is still active. And going towards the south, this is again very deep, earthquakes. What does that mean? There's a lot of activity down there. Deep earthquakes again. And this is the North Island of New Zealand, the Taupo volcano, as we know, the supervolcano, Lake Taupo, the crater lake. That is a supervolcano there that erupted about 26,500 years ago. It was almost an extinction level event. From what anthropologists, that's more shallow. From what anthropologists have told us, they estimated only 2,000 humans were alive after that. So basically, if you even out, maybe 1,000 couples worldwide. So these are today's quakes. Kermadec Islands towards, it looks like the earthquake pulses are going towards New Zealand. Okay, the blue is just today's quakes. Okay, this was yesterday, well, the day before, and this is the biggest 6.5 today. And we've had a swarm of about 10 earthquakes, most of them being around 5 magnitude. 2 people said they felt it. And this is the shake map of that 6.5. Panning out. That's Taupo Lake, Lake Taupo right there. North Island, South Island of New Zealand. Fiji and Tonga around there. So most of these earthquakes around here are very, very deep mantle earthquakes. And going back to the aerial topographic. Okay. There's Tonga right there. It's about, what, about 1,000 miles north. So these earthquakes are ongoing, and from what Volcano Discovery is telling us is current status of Tonga volcano minor activity 3 out of 5. Let's refresh it. Okay, 6 minutes ago. No additional eruptive events were detected. Oh, this is old. This is 3 days old. Okay, after the large explosive eruption January 15, the gas steam and ash plume produced during that eruption rose into the stratosphere and drifted west based on volcanic ash advisories issued by Wellington and then by Darwin. The horizontal extent of the plume grew from 18,000 square kilometers at 1739 on 15th of January to 12 million square kilometers by 1300 hours on January 19. Okay, we know that that ash plume has gone over Madagascar into eastern Africa. The plume narrowed, lengthening along the east-west axis, moving over west over Australia. Aviator color code was lowered to green January 19. According to Darwin, plume continued to drift west altitudes about 42,000 to 63,000 feet. The ash was diffuse, difficult to distinguish from meteorological clouds, though the sulfur dioxide signal was stronger. And by January 22nd, the leading edge of the plume reached, where am I? Well, forget it, all right. Reached east coast of Africa, and by 2150 hours, the Darwin noted that ash was no longer detectable. Tsunami waves, we said, were on the 15th of January. Government of Tonga reported ashfall tsunami had damaged all the islands. Now, we have dozens of earthquakes centered in the vicinity of the volcano after the eruption. The types of earthquake signal was unknown, though they likely represented post-eruption movement along existing faults and not magma movement. Okay, post-eruption movement, not magma movement. How would they know? It's an undersea water volcano, and how would they know? It's just, they can't really get there to examine all this, I'm sure. Magma, that is a plume area. It's plume. Okay. Kermadec Islands, again, this is with 6.5 today's earthquake. And if we want to count them, this was, okay, yesterday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, at least, okay. And here's the North Island of New Zealand, where the supervolcano is located. From what geologists have estimated, super eruptions of volcanoes happen about every 17,000 years, so we're overdue by 10,000. I mean, worldwide volcanoes. We're over 21 supervolcanoes in the world. So it looks like the pressure is moving towards the south of Tonga, and what's really worrying are these deep volcanoes. And we'll do another video on deep volcanoes into the mantle, the Earth's mantle, and what could be causing this. I'm not a geologist, but this is fascinating because it affects all of us, obviously. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support.